Hello fellow YouTubers, AtariLeaf here with a pickup and package video. It's been about a month and I have a few things here. I was actually going to wait a little bit longer because there's a couple other packages coming in the mail, but I wanted to get this stuff out of the way. So I decided, you know what, I'll do it today. The other stuff can wait. The first thing I'm going to show you is a package that I did recently with fellow YouTuber Down Under, Electric Adventures. He contacted me about a trade for something that I'll let him show you what that is. And if you aren't subscribed to him, I highly recommend it. So this is the package he sent me, already opened. And there is a note. I'll read the note first. It's always good to get a note. I think it's even got his little icon. Oh, Electric Adventures. Jeremy, that's me. It says, thank you so much for doing a trade. Enclosed is the main trade item. A couple of extras that I thought you might be interested in. Regards, Electric Adventures. I don't know if he wants me to say his real name, so I won't bother. But yeah, he sent me a package in a trade. I picked out something, and he threw in a couple of extras. Now, this is the second time I've gotten these in a package, and maybe the last time was a trade from him, too. I don't remember. Because I've got a couple of these already. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So he threw this in. These are trading cards. I never even knew there was Hitchhiker until I got some a few years ago in a trade. And it might have been a trade I did with him because I did get some in a package in a trade from someone on YouTube. So it's kind of interesting. If it wasn't him, if it wasn't Electric Adventures, then two different people have been sending me these. I should really open these one of these days. But I don't know. They're sealed and I just didn't want to do it. A couple other extras that he sent me. This is for the Commodore 64. And I had to kind of look this up to see what it was. Where's the thing? IK Plus for the Commodore 64, which is International Karate Plus. Unfortunately, I don't have a cassette player for the Commodore 64 at the moment, so I'm going to have to hold off on trying that. He also sent me Loose for the Master System. Now, I'd heard of this for the Genesis, didn't know it existed for the Master System, but it's a platformer based on McDonald's, Global Gladiators. From what I've read, it's kind of like an environmental kind of game, which is ironic coming from McDonald's, but that looks interesting, so thank you for that. And then this was the main item that he sent me that the trade was for. Again, for the Master System, this is just case and cart. Never heard of it. I think this must be a European release, maybe. I don't know if this was released in North America. Well, you can tell me. Assault City. And apparently there are two versions of this. This is the gamepad version. Apparently there's a light gun version too, which I guess would be the better way to play a game like this because it is a duck hunt style of game or wild gunman style of game, something like that, with, you know, crazy robots or robots gone crazy and you have to stop them. So yeah, Assault City. Looking forward to trying that. I've never heard of this game before this trade, so thank you very much, Electric Adventures, for that trade. Okay, next. This is not a game. It is not a computer item, but it is actually related to a computer. But it is a book on a computer that I love dearly. Came out recently, late last year. Coco, The Colorful History of Tandy's Underdog Computer by Boise Petrie and Bill Lojudas. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. If you're on Atari age, you probably recognize that picture. And Boise works for Cloud9. Well, he doesn't work for, but he's involved in Cloud9. He actually sent me my ROM pack for my DriveWire. So I've communicated with him and communicated with Bill too. They're both very, very nice guys. And so far, I'm about a dozen pages in, a really good book. Not just on the history of the Coco, but on the history of Tandy in general. And there's actually a good little bit in the beginning about the computer industry itself at that time in the late 70s. So I'm really looking forward to finishing this book. Maybe I'll do a little review on the book when I'm done too. But yeah, Coco, The Colorful History of Tandy's Underdog Computer. Yay! Love me some Coco. Last couple pickup videos, you've seen that I've been getting into the Commodore 64, so there's a couple for that I've been wanting to get. Gorf. Really love Gorf. It's one of my favorite 2600 games. I have the Atari 8-bit version too, but I can't play it because it needs a 400 or an 800, which I can't find to save my life, so this version's really good. And for some reason, this was hard to find, too. An Atari Age member sent me this, as well as Pinball Spectacular. Technically not really pinball, it's more like breakout, but I really, really like it. They're both really good, so glad to get those. Now, everything else in this video is more recent. Nothing really retro, unless you consider the Wii retro now. Aside from pinball, speaking of pinball, one of my other favorite types of games is pool games. Ever since, actually on the Tandy, the Coco, I used to play some pool games, and yeah. Anyway, I really like pool games. That's what I was trying to say. I've been trying to find one for the Wii because there's a pool game in Wii. Is it Wii Play or not Wii Sports? One of those has a little mini pool game, and it plays really well. So I've been wanting to find a dedicated pool game for the Wii. There's one called Pool Party, which got terrible reviews, never bothered with it. But Classic Game Room recommended this one, so I tracked down a copy finally. It took a while. Pool Hall Pro. And this one was like 25 bucks on eBay. And for some reason, at least when I was looking, you couldn't find it. A couple people had copies for over $100, which is ridiculous. Now, the next three are games that I love from a particular series I've loved since the 90s on the PC. And that's the Worms series. And we've got three here. We'll start with this one, Wii Battle Islands, which I've had before. Sold for some reason. I don't remember the reason why, but wanted it again. So this is a repurchase. But yeah, Worms. I love Worms. Just found out this one existed on the PS3, so I grabbed it. It's Worms Collection. This one is fantastic. It's got Worms, Worms 2 Armageddon, and Worms Ultimate Mayhem. So two of the 2D games plus one of the 3D games. I know some people don't like the 3D games. I think they're just fine. I like them. But yeah, I really recommend this collection if you like Worms and have a PS3. I think it's on the 360 too. But yeah, Worms Collection. Fantastic. And for the DS, Worms Open Warfare 2. Now, technically, I don't own a DS. It's my daughter's, but I've kind of confiscated it because, well, I'm dad, and what I say goes. Besides, she's got a smartphone now. She never uses her DS. But yeah, this is really good because it uses the stylus to, draw landscapes and do different things. So, interesting way to use the stylus. Worms 2 Open Warfare. I'm sorry, Worms Open Warfare 2. That's from an Atari Age member, by the way. Okay, and the last bunch of stuff, I have to give a shout out to Brett. Bretski, Coleco Hitman, or whatever else name he goes by. He's a local collector. I've mentioned him a few times. Great guy. We go to Computers for Kids together. In fact, I might be going tomorrow with him. I'll see if I feel like going. But he sent me an email and he said EB Games has some games on for the PS3, the 360, and the Wii, for 49 cents. Well, I got there. There wasn't really a lot of great stuff for that price, but I grabbed some things anyway. Starting with this, and this wasn't on that list, so this unfortunately wasn't 49 cents. I wish it was. Hot Shots Golf for the PS3. Out of Bounds. Really like this series since the PS1, the first Hot Shots Golf game. And I like sports games. I'm one of those people that likes sports video games. I like the hockey, I like the baseball, I like the golf. I like them. They're good. They're fun. They're still fun to play. And I really like this series. And this one was $13.49 and it was on my wish list, so I grabbed it. Love Hot Shots. Okay, so the rest of these are in that $49 to $1 range. I believe, yeah. Oh, except for the last one was $2. But anyway, I'll get to that one. These three, let's see here. Three? Yeah. These use that camera for the PlayStation 3, which I don't have. The eye camera. It's like motion controls. It's like the Wii motion controls. But it has a camera. Start the Party. 49 cents. So it's like a bunch of mini games with the camera. Why not? I'm going to get the camera. Might be fun. iPet and Friends. For 49 cents. That's entertainment right there. Now this looks like a rail shooter, kind of the House of the Dead style. It's called The Shoot. And it looks like you're on a movie set gone crazy. Yeah, motion controls, The Shoot. This one, again, I used Classic Game Room. Anytime I'm interested in a game, the first thing I try to do is go and find if Classic Game Room has a review on it. And this one they did. Create, kind of a puzzle game. Physics-based puzzle game. 49 cents. That is a good deal. A couple of these Hunter games that really seem to be popular. I've never played them before, but you've got Cabela's Outdoor Adventures and Big Game Hunter 2010. That bear is terrifying. Where is he? Is there a terrifying? There's a terrifying bear there. Okay, here's one of those FPSs that everybody raves about. Frankly, some of these are going to be just for trading at the game store. 49 cents for Singularity. I've mentioned this to people. They go, ooh, good game. I don't know. I'll have to take your word for it. Dragon Age: The Awakening. It looks scary. I don't know. That's scary. Scary for me. Oh, this is one of those motion control camera games too, and it's got Machete on it in the back. Where is he? Machete? You know that movie? Machete? Machete? Whatever. It's called The Fight. Lights out. Because you get your lights knocked out. And I saved the best for last. I don't know why I grabbed this one. I think this one was $1.99. Because it uses the balance board for the Wii. And I don't have many games for the balance board, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. Vacation Island Beach Party. Now I know that's the rule, is you always end your pickup videos with a bang. Well, this is the bang. My pickup of the day, the week, the month, the year. Pickup of the year for the Wii, Vacation Isle Beach Party. This is AtariLeaf. Thanks for Electric Adventures for the trade. Run out and get yourself a copy of this because it is the best thing ever made. Yep. Bye.